I think that new ability is just auto summon. Yeah, we don't want that. Don't put that on.
Nope.
Yeah, we're good. There's no more new ones. We're solid. All right, sweet. Oh, actually, hold on. If you look at the thorns, not all of them, but some of them are actually moving slightly. If you just hold still.
Oh.
Yeah. Check it out. Kind of neat, right?
Spooky.
Spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down your spine.
Is there any skeleton levels in this game?
Are there any skeleton levels in this game? I'm not gonna answer that question.
Oh no.
If I told you ahead of time, it wouldn't be spooky.
You're gonna be hearing a lot more of that song, folks. Just give it some time, I'm sure.
We did it a lot in previous ones.
It's a timeless song, really.
It's true. It's like Come Fly With Me and anything by the Jackson 5.
It's almost getting that time of year.
What? Oh,
Spooky
spookiness?
time.
Yeah. By the time this comes out, it either will be or will have been that
It
spooky
will probably
time.
have been spooky time.
It depends. I might start, depending on like how ready we are with this, depending on how much I have cut of this, I may start releasing this like midway through the Shovel Knight playthrough, you know? Who knows? Maybe that I'm not ready and we wait 3 weeks after the Shovel Knight playthrough started. We'll see.
Castle's in danger.
The castle? You mean the one that's right up the street?
Or the other one.
No, another castle.
Oh, I thought. Oh, it's you. It looks like you've learned a bit since the last time I saw you.
Really?
Wait a minute! Let's talk about the problem. It's Magnificent. She's back.
This is an appropriate reaction.
Inside the castle? Yup, and Heartless too. Oh dear.
Magnificent wants to sit over the whole task and own it. She filled the whole cornerstone with tiny bags and she's gonna fill it with that.
That was in characters, Donald. I was complaining about his characterization a couple episodes ago. That was fitting. That felt nice. I like that he's still, oh no, she's inside the castle. Which castle? The castle that she was inside last time? Or the castle that she wasn't inside last time, apparently. No, a totally different castle. Whatever, who cares?
Oh, I didn't get to check out Winnie the Pooh's book.
Nah, we'll do that next time.
Perhaps
It's alright.
I'd better just see for myself. Interesting.
What's happening, Merlin?
This is not good. In fact, I'm afraid it's quite serious.
Oh?
It's Kingdom Hearts.
It's Kingdom Hearts.
That is a gateway to a special world. Someone in that world is responsible for what's going on in this castle. Of that, I'm certain.
Oh boy!
We knew we could count on you, Merlin.
Then we should go get him.
Wait a moment. The perpetrators must be stopped, of course, but there's something else to do first. Somewhere in that world, there should be another door that's identical to this one. I believe our enemies are utilizing that door. As long as it remains open, the castle will be in grave danger. Listen carefully, Sora. You must find that door, and when you do, lock it with your keyblade.
Got it.
You'll get down on us.
And now, one more thing. You're heading into a very special world. While you're there, the nature of that world may tempt you to do something dark. You must resist that temptation at all costs.
What do you mean?
You'll know soon enough. I have faith in you, my lads.
Alright, the only thing I'm going to request that you do before going there is you go ahead and switch Sora's Keyblade back to the Kingdom key.
Yeah.
I guess just chat with everyone really fast and then we'll move on. Yeah, we're good. Alrighty. Do we have accessories? Oh, we could give that to one of those two though, and well, let's check their abilities. Who needs it more?
I know we took one off of Goofy. Let's see, Donald.
He doesn't really need fire that much.
No.
What's Goofy got?
Goofy Turbo.
But one more wouldn't let him get either of those. Oh well.
Does it only increase it by one?
Yeah, it was only one.
Okay.
Alrighty, what do they have to say? What do they have to say for themselves? I knew Merlin would help. Still, our problem's not solved. Sora, I'm counting on you. Ow. There should be a door identical to this one in that world. You must use your power to close it. Alrighty. Let's check it out. Let's do it. Open the door.
Oh boy.
Hey, look! There's the cornerstone of light.
What's going on? Everything's black and white.
Oh, this is kind of long time.
Deja vu?
Yeah, that's it.
Really? Have you been here before?
Hey, you! Seen any bad guys around here? Why, I oughta... Nah, I don't have time to waste on punks like you, so I guess I'll go easy on ya.
Well, there's our villain.
Oh man.
When this was loading in and the sound of the projector was starting,
I
you
heard
reached
that.
for your headphone like, is something going wrong? And I was stripping my head like, nothing's going wrong. It's,
No, it's like-
stylistically designed to be
No,
that
I
way.
was wondering. I was like, this sounds like a film reel, but like, oh boy.
Isn't this great?
Yes, I can't say I was expecting anything like this.
I don't know what in the world this is, but we can't let Pete get away. Still, it's kind of strange with the cornerstone of light and all. This is where Disney Castle is gonna be built. It's nothing but an empty field now, but I bet it's gonna be a huge castle. Dude, it's the same plot as Erased.
Oh no!
That was Pete, wasn't it?
We gotta find the guy that's gonna kill Minnie.
Yeah. That was Pete, wasn't it? Is it just me, or did he seem different somehow? Hey, Clarabelle, how are you doing? You can often find Pete at the pier up ahead. If he's not there, he's probably out on his boat. It's his pride and joy.
Oh boy. I think we're gonna have fun with this world.
This place is great. Remember, I don't know if I said it on screen or off screen to you, but I was like, game is about to get
I think he said it off screen.
solid. Because as far as I'm concerned, like, opening sequence of this game with Roxas, bit weird, off-putting, doesn't really make quite enough sense. Move on to all the other stuff, right? You back to having fun Disney worlds, but there's not, like, it feels almost more like an expansion pack for the original game, like, you know, just kind of doing more of the same stuff. This is where game starts to kick it into high gear with like, oh, this is different and fun and exciting, I'm into it.
I like his little portrait.
Yeah. Donald, and obviously we can't see him because we're in a stage where they're just walking around, but Donald and Goofy obviously also have different portraits for here. Now, some fans have complained because the HD remake increases the muffling on the audio and the static, and I think it's great. I think it's awesome.
All right.
I think you can read that sign on the left there.
Oh, can I?
Yeah. Construction site for Disney Castle. Go to first person. I think there's a... Oh, it's not that much. Never mind.
Okay.
It's just barely there.
Let's
Alrighty.
go to the pier. It says question mark, but it literally says,
Says
pier,
pier.
up there.
Look, sometimes signs can be misleading.
All right.
Do you believe everything you read, Joey?
Yes. I mean, I did read that article 2 years ago that said Bethesda has no plans for paid DLCs.
What do you
Or
mean?
for
That, what do
paid
you,
mods, my
what do you
bad.
mean that Trump's inauguration speech wasn't the most highly attended of all time?
Just gonna grab this over here.
Yeah, go right ahead. He's not going to bother you until you go talk to him, I don't think.
Whoa, gameplay.
Boat tickets. Ticket counter for boats.
Oh, Dunk Landing.
What a name. At least they own it, right?
Uh-huh.
What's with you, squirts? You got some kind of bone to pick with me?
More than one.
Them's fighting words. Huh?
Not so fast.
Remember what I said
Okay, so
earlier?
draw form.
Yeah, Valor form against Pete here. Remember, you can pause buffer when you use it. Boop, boop. There you go.
So just sit here. For
Yeah,
a
just wait for a
second.
second and you'll be okay. You're probably good now. Okay, maybe not. I think you paused it too soon. I think you paused it too soon.
Frame perfect inputs.
Yeah. All right, now you're probably good. There you go.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
wrong button.
No!
Oh, no.
Oh, no!
Oh no, I'm wasting it.
Don't worry, he doesn't have much health, so it's not like you're gonna kill him pretty fast. You, like, see, look, he's already almost dead.
Oh,
There we go, we leveled it up once.
cool.
Which I think will give, at least gives the actual form a higher jump, but it should give us high jump 1.
What you folks beef with me anyway? Who are you? You new around here?
Cut the act.
Whoa!
You know, something doesn't seem quite right here. Are you sure you're Pete?
Well, of course I'm Pete. I'm the captain of the steamboat, so stop bothering me, see? So hit the road. I gotta go find the little runt what stole my boat.
Gosh, maybe we made a mistake.
I'm starting to think the same thing. He hasn't even called any Heartless.
Sorry we attacked you like that, Captain Pete.
What a bunch of heroes.
Oh, yeah? Well, if you're really sorry, then go find my steamboat.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my hickin' back.
That's good. That's really good.
Right? It's fantastic stuff. Love this place so much. So I think I talked about either in the discussion video for KH or in the KH playthrough, like what I thought were like the crowning aesthetic achievements of the series. And I was like, Hollow Bastion, KH1, Traverse Town, both really good. This place is on the list. I really love
Hell
Timeless
yeah.
River. Come on, fellas, let's try and find that steamboat. I guess we did say we would. Hey, we've got to find that. We've got a door to find. Oh yeah. I don't see any doors. Huh? What's this? Maybe we should add static to our voiceover just to screw with the audience.
Do it.
No, I'm not gonna do that. That'd be
Put in all that
that
extra
would be
time.
aggressive. I can't see
You
a
can do it
thing.
for like a minute.
Maybe I'll just do it when I'm reading their dialogue. Let's make it fit within universe.
Oh.
Okay, so it's not clear, but when we pull that little theater thing open, we're watching like a video that's playing inside of it.
Oh.
It's not clear at all. This is a little movie that Sora, Donald, and Goofy are currently watching. So something happened just before we arrived. You see what I mean? When you don't know that it's a video, it's like, wait, are we time
Yeah.
traveling now? Again? We just time traveled to get here. It's really weird.
What's going on? Everything's black and white.
This is probably
Deja vu?
While the scene that we've already seen is playing out again, the, okay, hold on, it's actually stopping. I've got to add something to, I have a second document of notes that I made when we were playing the first time, because there's something that I wasn't keeping track of when I was making the notes, because I didn't notice until like halfway through the game.
Yeah.
There's a weird trend in this game with the boss that we're currently fighting, like the bad guy, trying to run away, and then we cut them off. It happens a lot, and it just happened again with Pete just tried to walk
Yeah.
away and we got in front of him. So, Timeless Pete.
Gotta make sure the audience can hear all the tapping.
Timeless Pete tries to walk away and we cut him off. So far we've had Sean Yu runs towards the door and we cut him off. That's not really running away because he's going towards
Yeah.
his objective, but whatever. That one's the first one that somebody's actually trying to walk away from conflict and we, the heroes, chase him down. Which, I mean, like, you know, if a murderer is trying to get away, you chase
Yeah,
him down.
exactly.
But it's a weird thing that I noticed a
Yeah,
bunch
well, it was
when I was
weird
going
right there
through
because
it.
he was being very, like, non-aggressive.
Heartless going out and us coming in. What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? Now all those doors just appeared, and we can go through them. They lead to little sub-levels. Let's get rid of those Heartless. Well, then what'll we do? We'll worry about that later.
Fine.
Now, you can go and explore the rest of this overworld area if you want. There's like 2 other rooms we haven't been in yet. But if you want, we can go and hop into these doors. Just make sure
Will
you
we
talk
have to go in there first?
Huh?
Like, are we gonna have to go into the other rooms later?
Yeah, but we'll also be going in there for like scripted sequences, I'm pretty sure. So it's honestly worth it to go and check them out.
Okay,
now.
let's just do that real quick.
Sure
Go
thing.
to the wharf.
Let me check my notes really fast, because I actually haven't looked at them for a couple of minutes.
Oh no.
And we were really bullying Pete a minute ago, weren't we?
Yeah.
We were just
We hurt
kicking
his
the
back.
tar out of him. You hurt his back. The only thing I don't like about all the static that's been put into the game is that the sound effects like that, like picking up an item, and when you open
Yeah.
up the menu, like when you get like an item pickup, it doesn't go black and white as well. Now, some of the static that's going on right here in the sound and like the combat stuff is a little bit aggressive, but like the music having extra static and some of the dialogue having extra static, I don't mind nearly as much. I get why fans complain about this static a little bit, but the other static I think is a great part of the presentation.
Yeah.
I say fans complain about. I complain about. I mean, I'm a fan, and I'm complaining about some of it right now. But whatever. Let's see. I don't think I wasn't paying attention, and I hadn't checked my notes, but I'm pretty sure in that scene where the Heartless flew towards those little windows, they actually just literally clipped out the other side of the windows.
Oh no.
I'd have to double check. Maybe that was just they loaded improperly when I was playing before. I'll have to go back and check the recording and see if they actually did that. That's why I got to read my notes more frequently. Alright, we're good.
Okay.
Well, in terms of notes, at least. We can go to the next room if you want. Because there's one more little area around here. Yeah, the waterway.
The waterway, my bad.
And then, so there's the wharf where we just were, the waterway, and the pier where we fought Pete a minute ago. And then there's that center area, which leads to 4 more areas that are kind of like... Because, like, here we obviously got this, like, kind of countryside, riverside theme. Very, it's obviously Timeless River riff. Even though there's some aspects of it that are not from Timeless River whatsoever, like that wharf wasn't, that bridge isn't, but that's what we're aiming for here.
Yeah.
Those other 4 rooms are intentionally disconnected from this space so they can ape other styles, basically. They can go to totally different settings that wouldn't connect to here logically. There's an item on the ground behind you over there that'll fade away in a second.
Oh.
There you go, you got it. I just want to make sure you didn't miss it.
Yeah. Wow, we are getting a lot of those.
Yeah. One of the chests here has a synth item in it, and in speedrunners pick it up because it's dead. Because there's this boss fight you do here that there's some dead time, and they give that to the Mughals, and that's the only elixir they get in the entire run.
Oh man.
Because you gotta save them frames, man.
Of course, dude. We can't
yeah.
disappear that way.
And then that's Cornerstone Hill. Exactly.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, my only disappointment with Timeless River is that there isn't that much of it in terms of the overall floor space. But I guess we're supposed to consider this and Disney Castle like as both of them are worlds. Oh no, there's a fire through the window. We have to put it out. How do we do that though? Should we just throw water at the window? What's this? It looks like a window, but it's there's a strange mark written on it. I'd like to take a peek, but it's kind of creepy. Oh, it's Horace Horsecollar. Oh, there's a room through that window, but that isn't all. The furniture's being sucked away. At this rate, it'll soon be an empty room. I think that after doing... You talked to Donald and Goofy as well. I think that after doing one of these rooms... Let me double check. Yeah, after doing one of these rooms, the dialogue will change, but we don't have to stop and read it every single time we do one of these rooms, at least. It looks pretty unstable, too.
Oh, sorry, I'll do that again.
It's okay. You can see the construction site through that window. Sure is strange. Looks pretty unstable, too. If that rope breaks, it's gonna fall. Ho-ho. And then Donald, yeah, there he is, in his sailor outfit. There's a town through that window. What kind of gimmick is this? There's a cannon in the middle of town. If the enemy comes, we could blast him with that.
Oh, boy.
The cannon is one of the things that was busted in the PS4 port. The reaction command for it didn't work because it makes her, like, kind of jump up on top of it. And the physics in 60 frames per second were screwed up, so you do, like, this little half hop and just land next to it. I don't know if that's been fixed in patches yet or not, but that was busted initially at launch.
What are they building?
I don't think they're building Donald.
Ka-boom!
Gee, he seems kind of different somehow.
Heartless, I knew it. You really saved the day.
You really saved the day, Mickey.
Now, let's get those Heartless.
We haven't seen these before, have we?
No, these are new guys. We will actually, some of the, so what's fun is that we're going to get a bunch of Heartless introduced on this world that are all black and white. And then they're going to show up again outside of this world in color.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Watch out there. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh. I was
All
like,
right.
I was like, I think that's going to get you if that hits you.
Don't
one more time.
appreciate that.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. Now, you can do these rooms in any order that you like. So you can pop into a different one or go back into that one. Doesn't matter. They're all just kind of individual little sequences you got to play through. Individual little combat rooms you got to try out.
Alright, round
Oh, there you go. Wow, that was the speedrunning tactics right there.
Whoa.
I was just thinking you were going. I was like, I honestly totally forgot you could skip cutscenes for a second there. And I was just like, okay, we'll just watch the scene again. Whatever. Glad you're on top of it, Joey. That's a good idea. Launch them into the air so they can't hit you with that terrible AoE attack like
no.
they just did.
Nope, not risking that.
Get them in the air. Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay.
Oh no!
What the heck? What was the... How?
The platforming is getting jiggy with it. And you've got an RC that can do massive damage in the air.
What on earth? Okay, what caused that?
I think just random. I think it's just random chance. This is going to be the experience for a while. This is how Kingdom
boy.
Hearts 2 works on Critical, at least for a little while. I know you're frustrated by this, but I've got to remind you that everything below this is dirt easy.
Yeah, I know, but there's a difference between, like... There's a difference between difficult gameplay and, like, unfair moments. And, like, when an...
It's not great. It's not fantastic.
This is better than it being too easy, though.
I'm sure some people argue that the secret bosses are still super tough on the easiest difficulties, and they are, but who cares? I don't want to wait until a post-game to have fun. And yes, things have to be difficult for them to be fun. That's what I'm saying. That's why everything is the something of Dark Souls, is because Dark Souls is the only fun game in the universe. People are saying they're tired of things being compared to Dark Souls. Well, maybe they'll stop comparing things to Dark Souls when other games become fun.
Oh man, there's speaking of that, like you mentioned Dark Souls, that makes me think of like people comparing Cuphead. It's like, oh man, it's the Dark Souls of platformers. But
That's great.
have you seen the recent game? Like there was another. Oh my gosh, well, there's so many of these guys. What am I supposed to do?
Items.
Yeah. Oh
Now you got it. Just get over them and use that.
no. Yes.
But look, now you're gonna get extra experience because you're in low HP.
That's true, but sheesh.
Nail that sucker.
Like,
I'm gonna get you, sucker.
oh, what I was saying though is there's another like gameplay fiasco. Like, remember when Polygon did Doom and it was just horrible?
Yes.
There's another one for Cuphead.
For
and it's-
Cuphead?
Yeah, I've got to show you after this.
There's some of that same guy did footage of them playing. Oh, we just missed a funny scene. My bad. Boom, 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 boom. I love the little sound effects. We're gonna hear them again because similar things happen after each of these scenes. But great sound design during this little bit. Really solid sound design. Because oftentimes I'll be very critical of the sound design in Kingdom Hearts because they'll just have like that horrible you're inside of a cave wind blowing sound that's like, is this a horror movie? Why does it sound like this? This world in general, I guess they didn't need to do that because they've got the projector clicking in the background all the time, the film reel, so you don't have to worry about that just empty noise sound, like them trying to fill space with just wind blowing, and then they've got all kinds of boom, 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 boom sound effects in here. Anyway, whatever. Let's see.
Managed to fail at everything. And what's more, you foolishly thought you could take my place while I was away. Well, as of now, you're finished. Mark my words, there'll be no place for you when our time comes. Useless imbecile.
But
I don't think her legs are actually animated. I think she's gliding.
Good.
It looked weird, didn't it, how she walked
It
out
did,
there?
yeah.
I feel like her robe was animating up and down slightly in the front, and they just kind of let her glide out of the room. She probably doesn't even have legs. Her model probably doesn't have legs. Now that I say that. Somebody sure was angry. I don't understand. Let's just try to clear out those Heartless first. This place is okay, but we've got 3 more stops to check. It's as if they didn't actually see that it was Maleficent. I really don't understand what goes on with them watching these little view screens. All right.
I don't know.
So the dialogue, I think, has changed. For Donald and Goofy, the dialogue has changed, but after this, they're not going to change again. I checked after every single window, so we could save time during this one.
Oh boy.
Well, it seems like we can see events in the near past after we solve the problems in the windows. Let's go fix all the problems in the windows and see what else we can learn. Where's Don? There he is. He's over there. He's really short. I can see him under that window. What are you up to, Donald? There's a town through that window. What kind of oh, hold on. Is his the same?
I guess so.
Okay, never mind. Silly me. Whatever. Let me check my notes. Maybe it was another character who had new dialogue. I thought it said 2 characters. Okay, no. I guess
If
we're
I
okay.
lose in one of these new ones, like, we'll have to do that one
No,
again.
you'll just reload. If you hit continue, you'll reload in this room.
Okay.
You know?
Well, on to the next.
Also, whenever we save next, don't overwrite that original save file you made on Timeless River because there's a couple of things, like scripted sequences here, that I want to kind of manipulate and get specific footage of for something.
Okay.
So, don't worry about that right now. Just next time you save, make sure you rotate.
Or do you think maybe we got bigger?
Hey, look at the toy cannons. What's he saying?
Oh.
They're Heartless.
These are great. This whole place is great. But these guys are great. I like them a lot. They're real workhorses. They're making it work for them. So yeah, so these stages have this little bar up here called Mayhem, and it's just like damage being done to the town. Don't worry about it too much. As long as you do this in a timely manner, it's gonna be okay.
Okay.
Yeah, see, they blew up that one house, so I guess 2 houses now, so the meter's gone up slightly.
Right. Now, what does this do?
It is general damage to all the enemies in the area. I think it doesn't do much damage. I think it just holds. Okay, it does a little bit of damage. It does very minor chip damage. The main benefit is it stops them from acting.
Oh, yeah, good. I don't like these hammer guys. That's enough.
The main benefit is it stops them from acting, so you can't get attacked by them, and also they can't damage more of the town because it knocks them away from the town. It stun locks them. So that's your main benefit there. 'Cause they are doing a bit of damage to the town.
Yes, they are. I will gladly accept it.
But do remember you have lightning, so you can hit these guys at a range if you want.
Okay.
I mean, don't worry about it right now, but like just a second ago, like you didn't have to run over to that hammer guy. You could have hit him at least once moving in.
Right.
That wouldn't have killed him, but I just want to I know like from experience that a lot of people forget this game has magic or don't integrate it into their just general combat very well.
Right.
But it's quite beneficial when you learn how to use it really well. So I'm just trying to. I don't want to sound like I'm backseat gaming. I'm just trying to help out.
No, I understand. It's just right now,
Wait,
like,
are we on
the magic doesn't do a whole lot.
Are we on a prison fort island or something?
Really? It looks like it.
I didn't notice that we were on an island until just now, and then one side has Wall Maria apparently, and I guess that tunnel goes under the water. Like that's the British Channel right there. Oh my God, are we in Dunkirk?
Are we? Yeah.
That would make sense. This is this is actually a World War II propaganda movie about we got Leaf Bracer.
Oh, baby.
Yes.
One step closer. And he's out.
There he goes, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, look, Sora, over there.
I really wish maybe somebody already has it out there. If somebody has extracted that little for seeing the screen, if somebody has extracted that and knows where I can get a clean rip of that sound effect, please let me know, because I'd love to be able to use it and
Crying
stuff.
out loud. She didn't have to go and say that. Okay, I might have messed up every now and then, but I'm a lot more things than useless. Why, when I was starting out... Oh, I miss those good old days. What I wouldn't give to go back in time. What I wouldn't give. Huh?
That emblem's different.
It's a cigar. That's a tobacco reference. E10 for ages 10 and up.
Hey, I think that's my...
That's his old steamboat. His pride and joy, his only reason for living. A door? It looks familiar. Yup, that's the door Merlin magicked up. So it should come straight here, right? Sure, well, I think. Let's check it out. Alrighty. We're gonna go ahead and cut an episode right there. And so next time around, we'll finish up these next two doors and continue the investigation.